Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Astrology, aka LLE Tarot. We back. We back for Divine Masculine situation. This is for February 10th through February 17th. Anxious to see what these energies is gonna be. Just gonna go ahead and get with the business. You know what I'm saying? No delay. Just gonna go straight in with it today. So let me just fix my cam bam right here. You know what I'm talking about? Light and popping right here. You know what I mean? Alright, boom, we straight. So, readings, shout out once again, Heather, Tanisha, Ashley. I got y'all. At the end of the day, don't trip. Don't trip. Cherie, got you. I'm gonna call you today. Try to. Please call me. No text, no email. Just call your boy, please. Just call me, G. Queen T, hit my line. Arena, I got your messages. I'm looking at these joints right now. I'm gonna definitely, you know what I'm saying? Definitely send you a message by the end of the day. Other than that, Divine Master situation. Let me just go ahead and get straight in. I'm still kind of feeling a little blah. I don't know, probably turn up and shit after this reading and then come back on 10. Come back on 10. So, just gotta shuffle this up and do a lot of reading. So, Divine Masculine situation, let's begin. We have Divine Masculine's Mystery Madness row up top. We have his energy at the bottom. Overall energy, bottom line energy. Let me pick these clarifiers and we will begin shortly. Alright, so to show you what the spread in the cards is before I get into it. Overall energy, we have the Fool card being clarified by the Nine of Cups. This is wishes granted. Fool card, this is being in a whole new world or taking a leap on faith, jumping off a mountain and flying, you know what I'm saying? Or just being in a new environment like a crab out the bucket. Bottom line, we have the Eight of Wands, the communication card. You know what I'm saying? This could be email, SMS message, text message, phone calls. It could be a smoke signal, bat signal, fucking hawk with a scroll on his leg, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is just communication, verbally and non-verbal. That's being clarified by the Seven of Wands, which is inner conflict. So this could be whatever's being expressed is going to be a lot of inner conflict. The step that was before this, or it's a digression. So whatever's being said is being said out of spite and out of inner conflict. It's like doing something pissed. It's best if you calm down before you start making decisions because you don't want to make decisions while you're angry or your blood boiling and shit. We'll get into that in a second. Coming to the situation in the Mystery Madness role with the Divine Masculine, he has a Ten of Wands, something he has to passionately end. And that would, in essence, be a celebration. Or this would be him digressing, you know what I'm saying, from something he has to end to almost like, this is like the equivalent of like, you know, deciding to break up with somebody you know you need to break up with. And instead of breaking up with them, it's like you do like a first date with them. Like, yeah, let's just start over type thing. Like, let's just do this over again. Even though you know you're going to put an end to it, it's just, like I say, restarting something you know you're going to put an end to. That's petty pentagrams. But at any rate, possibilities. Just keep going with it. The masculine coming to the situation. He's got the Four of Pentacles. Holding on to something he know he needs to let go of. And this is being clarified by the Queen of Cups, the ghosting card, or the psychic card. Psychic cards, having confidence in your own intuition. His intuition is trying to tell him something about whatever this is he's holding on to, Hopefully he listens to it. Or he's going to get ghosted by something to influence him to let go, whatever the fuck this is he's holding on to. As far as the masculine's madness in regards to the feminine energy, we have a Ace of Pentacles, a big ass manifestation being clarified from the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. We have the masculine in regards to the feminine energy, himself in regards to the feminine energy. We got the Eight of Pentacles, which is a harvest, what I like to see. However, that's being clarified by a self-imposed prison, which is being ate up. That's bad in my terminology. We'll dive into that soon. Mystery Madness role, the masculine in regards to himself, we got union being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Self-explanatory. I'll dive into that later. As far as the masculine in regards to himself, he's at the Seven of Pentacles process, which is good, rearranging some shit. And that's being influenced and clarified by the Divine Feminine herself. Can't wait to get on this. Going to the masculine's madness in his future, he's got two titties, Beecher. He's got 10 of Pentacles, completing his karmic process and the Pinnacle process, but he's also internally completing his mental process. But this is also an ending, or a death, or a betrayal, or just something bad. But it's madness. Thank God for that. Because at the end of the day, him going to the future, he's going to man up King of Pentacles, and that's being clarified by the Knight of Cups. Romeo card. Reading starts at 7 minutes. Well, 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's get with it. Overall energy. This Divine Masculine has this Fool card. And it's just being a crab out the bucket. Whole new world like Aladdin. But it's kind of bittersweet. Because he's got the Nine of Cups here, which is a dream come true. Like when I said in the reading before this, in the Twin Flames reading, it's like your Divine Masculine wants to be free. Free. He wants to be home. He wants to be where you are, which is basically union. Home. He wants to be home. Where's home? It's wherever you at. So aside from that, gotta put some more smoke on this. Two of Swords. This is basically your first test once you got your mind made up to do something. He's in a whole new world, like Aladdin, which is a dream come true because it's where he wanted to be. However, this shit is like Jumanji. It's like he ended up in Jumanji, which is where you at. He's glad he's where you at. However, he's on a little fence here. He's got a little quagmire here. He needs to know what direction to go. Once again, it's like slaves escaping to the to freedom. Like you're following the North Star, north. However, that ain't a GPS player. Like you need what direction is the nearest safe house. Like you need those directions. You know where you're going. That's cool. But you still need directions to get where you got to get to for the night, motherfucker. Your checkpoint. You got to have a checkpoint. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like your masculine finally out the crab bucket, which is a dream come true. But he's searching for his first checkpoint. Bottom line, he's being very verbal about this inner conflict that he has. And I can just put it like this. This is like I said. It's like your twin flame is in Jumanji, where you've been at. You've been in Jumanji for about, I don't know, 10 years. You're healthy. You're cool. Right? He just got in Jumanji. And it's like, he been an asshole about it. See, you know what enemies is out here. You know where the danger is at. If anything, you're probably in a tree looking at him walking around screaming for your name and shit. Because that's what he's doing. He's being verbal. It's like, where the fuck are you? I know you in here. Like, it's Daniel, you know? I know you remember me. Like, I can't do this by myself. And you're just like chilling. Like Black Panther in a tree some fucking where. You know what I mean? Just peeping his ass out. And put some more smoke on that. You're just peeping him out. And you're peeping him out. You see how he fucking maneuvers. Real shit. It's like he in Jumanji and you're analyzing him now. He's calling out for your name because he's so interconflicted. But you're in your head, it's like, you're fucking me up. You'll be okay. It's like, you'll be okay. I'll watch your back, but you'll be fine. If I made it out here, you can make it. We're the same person, right? Yeah. My family, you just staying out the way. Either you don't want to give away your location right now, or you ain't just trying to give in right now. You just feel like it's an insight he needs to learn right now. And he's learning it. Coming to this thing, divine masculine. He's got to end something he's passionate about. Real shit. This reading is called Jumanji. Straight up. He's coming to the situation ending something he was passionate about. But I gotta pick another card. I think he's trying to. I think he's progressing, digressing here. I don't think he's okay. So, Divine Masculine, he gets into Jumanji. When he came into Jumanji, he knew he was gonna be in there, but he thought wrong, thinking like, I don't know, you was probably advanced and that you could save him from any dangers in Jumanji because he know you love him and all that shit. But it's like he thought wrong. He came into Jumanji and it's like, boom, he fucked up from the gate, thinking you was gonna have his back from the gate. So it's like, oh God, you in a tree like Black Panther, like watching him going through the jungle and shit. And he's scared as fuck. Every time something happens, he's calling out for your name. And it's like he ain't even fought them yet. He ain't even like really got to the point of where he even facing his fear to even learn the lesson he needs to learn right now, like you had to learn. Because unlike him, you was out here by yourself. You was out here by yourself. Okay? You didn't have nobody to help you. He's got somebody he can help. And he's counting on you to help him, but you're not going to help him because he needs the insights you need. It's like my twin. I told you, my twin, his parents died when he was young. Both his parents was dead by the time he was 29. I'm 31. All I got is my OG. My mom, whatever happened to my mom? You know, I'm fucked out here. I'm fucked up out here. And like I say, it's part of that pain shit that I don't know about, that I would never know because I ain't him type shit. He looks at my situation like, you got a whole mom, so you ain't by yourself in the world. Thus, you would never know what it feel like to be totally alone. And he says it all the time. My parents, my folks was gone when I was a young man, you know, and you got me, you got your mom, you got everybody. That's why I don't help you, because you don't need help. You need to figure out how to do it by yourself like I had to figure out by myself. And that's cool in the game. But I kind of have the logic of this divine masculine right now. There really ain't no need for that shit. You can fly out from where the fuck tree you at, and then we can get on this grooming process. Grooming process that I need right now. But, you know, for some reason, if it makes sense for you to watch me go through turmoil wherever you at, then fuck it. I'm going to just scream your name the whole fucking time and fuck your shit up. That's what he's doing. Like, real shit. He's like making you come out to help him. Because by him screaming like he is, like an idiot with this 8 of Wands, where the 8 of Wands at? By him screaming like an idiot, you're divine masculine. Screaming like an idiot. Like with these 8 of Wands about his inner conflict, because he just interconflicted. That's all it is. There's no outside shit. He ain't even went through no outside conflict yet. He just knows it's going to be some outside conflict, and he's psyching himself out internally already before he even get to the 5 of Wands. And what's the 5 of Wands? The step outside of union. Any rate, he fucked up coming to the situation thinking you was going to help him or save him. And what he thought was going to be a victory turns out to be yet another chapter in the Pimp Cup Chronicles. You have your divine feminine sauce. That's all you need. You just got to put some self-love, some self-care, some self-admiration, some Ace of Cups on top of this motherfucking sauce. Create your own sauce so you can be saucy out here like I've been saucy out here, player. Because the masculine coming to the situation and he's really not letting go of this whack-ass intuition. He feels. Like, he really feels deep down that by screaming and making noise in this jungle, that you're gonna have, like I said, that's his fucking logic right now. And he ain't letting go of that shit. He needs to let go of that shit, because like I say, he's really just gonna fuck it up for both of y'all. Because like I say, he don't know who waiting in this jungle out here. He probably under the suspicion that it's all fucking animals and prehistoric beasts and shit. It could be fucking tribes and humans here. Or people your divine feminine can't even beat. that you need to be worried out for around this motherfucker. You don't know. She do. Obviously, your feminine is being quiet in the trees, walking around looking at your ass like Black Panther and shit for a reason. Reasons you can't even understand. The God smack. On God. It's like your masculine is not letting go of this I'm gonna scream until she gets here shit. When instead of talking and screaming and shit, you need to be meditating, like coming at one with itself. Like, okay, what would my feminine do if I was her? Like, what would my feminine do? You know, he needs to come at this shit totally different. But he's not. He's really holding on to being very verbal and loud to where it's like the divine feminine is ghosting him. Like, she around watching this shit, but she ain't made her move yet. Why is divine feminine not even intertwining herself with the masculine right now? Because she know a God smack coming. And that's some shit she don't want no parts of. I told you, you don't want no smoke with God. When God handing out ass whoopings, nigga, you don't want none. You don't want to smoke. I'm telling you, it's like your little brother or your big sister getting her ass whooped by your mom. Boy, if you don't play it off, go somewhere or look somewhere else and act like you don't see what you see. Because like I say, like my mom used to be after she whooped my twin sister ass. You want some too? I'm cool, man. I ain't do nothing. The fuck? Ha! That's enough ass whoopings for the both of us. I don't want no smoke with that. And that's all the situation is. Coming in here. Coming in here. Advancing. The divine masculine in regards to you. The madness feminine is he's gotta manifest something big. And what this manifestation is got a lot to do with this Four of Pentacles right here. Told you, he's got to let go of that bullshit he on. Screaming and hollering like a goddamn fool in the middle of a fucking jungle. He don't even know what the enemies are right now. Okay? So he's going to have to go without your help. I mean, that's going to have to happen. He's going to have to, like, come to the conclusion, fuck, you're not here, or you're not going to help me, or shit, you know? Ace of Pentacles, on top of this Four of Pentacles, what's that? The Five of Pentacles, that's the Dark Night of the Soul. That's going without whatever the fuck you thought you needed, what you was holding on to. You know what I'm saying? So, with this big-ass manifestation, he's going to change directions. He's just going to, like I said, go on without you. This is madness. Nine of Wands, he's hurt because of that. Boo-hoo, motherfucker. Like I said, you're not even physically hurt. You're hurting yourself, tweaking yourself out, and you don't need to be in that energy in Jumanji right now. Nine of Swords. So, madness, masculine. It's like he goes on without you. Even though he ain't never been without you, you always watching. You're his guardian angel. Like I said, you're like fucking Black Panther on the top of the trees, just scoping him out, keeping him protected from shit he doesn't even know is out here. He doesn't even know exists. So, he had to man up, go through his Dark Night of the Soul thing, okay? Go without you. The absence of your presence. That's how I take this. A for absence of a physical presence. Yours, right? In the midst of this journey, Jumanji, journey. He wounded and he's stressing. Because like I said, he don't know where the fuck you at, A for at. He don't know where you are physically at right now. It's like him spending his first night in the jungle without you. Once again, he came in the game thinking you was going to pop out, save him from the first little beast that he had to deal with, and you was going to groom him and school him this whole route. Fortunately, he got in the game when you are in, like, I don't know, you want a whole nother, you're some whole other shit right now, you know? And you're moving totally different. But this is how you're supposed to be moving right now. I'll dive into that in a second. So what's happening with your masculine is he's getting ate the fuck up. This is him in regards to you. He's getting ate the fuck up right now. Eight of Pentacles. That's shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on. Two of Wands, a job. Three of Wands, purpose. Four of Wanding, going home, getting in tune with God, being at one with God. Twin flame union. That's included in your harvest. Your union is included in your harvest. Shit you got to be appreciative for. And that's becoming a fucking block for your masculine. Here he is in Jumanji with a whole harvest. Twin flame union is included in this harvest. All the shit he doesn't really realize right now. Why? Because he's in a self-imposed prison with you. Meaning, told you, you're not here. He thought you was gonna be here. His plan ain't work. He a little wounded. He ain't in his feelings. It's just he really banked on you helping him. He really banked on you like showing him the way by now. Which you probably have, but like I said, he's had this Eight of Swords here, this self-imposed prison here for a motherfucking while. And I'm pretty sure the walls on that, the strengthened walls are pretty secure. But he's in the world. And that's how he's looking at Jumanji. He's in the world when he's really not even in the world. He was in the world before he went to Jumanji. In reality, he's in Zion. This Jumanji shit really is Zion right now. It ain't Zion as far as heaven, but like I say, heavens extends on the, like, soon you leave the last atmosphere on earth, you're in heavens. Heaven can extend to the actual heaven, which is the Havana sphere, which is far, 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 far away from here. But from heaven, like the Havana sphere is the central of the universe, central of all super universes, to the last atmosphere on earth, that's how big heaven is. That third rock from the sun, from its top of its stratosphere to its fucking core, it's not that big, player. It could never be this big, player. You gotta think big, player. Gotta be big, player. Cause you divine. You doing divine shit out here. And like I say, it's just a fucked up, whack ass look to not be in tune with the infinite, especially when you in a motherfucking place like Jumanji. I'm telling you. Yo, this nigga in Jumanji thinking he in a world. It's like him being in a real world thinking he in the Matrix. It's like, nigga, you Neo, but you think you Mr. Anderson. It's like when Morpheus tried to get Neo to jump on a building in that jump program and he failed and fell straight to the ground. I'm bleeding. I thought you couldn't bleed in the Matrix. Nigga, your mind make it real, thus it's real. Stop thinking this shit real. Like, nigga, do you think that's air you're breathing? Fam, this ain't even air, nigga. Please take that worldly shit out of the infinite. That's really his self-imposed prison. This nigga is really, he can't, and I'm not saying all masculines are on this. And he could be a she could be a he, you know how he rocking. I'm just saying, you gotta get in tune with the infinite. You gotta know the difference between the infinite and something limited. You have to know the difference between the heavens and the world, heavens and the earth. You gotta know the difference. In comparison, this world ain't shit. I'm telling you, compared to the heavens, man. And we come from here. We don't come from here. Shit, he's learning. And let me tell you why. Because the madness of him in regards to motherfucking self, he's starting to understand what home is. And he's starting to understand how instrumental it is to be groomed by you now. Should have took him to be in Jumanji and you, like I said, watching him go through his shit. And deep down, with this whole ghosting card, deep down, he know you watching him. He know you want to say shit and you not. He know you want to jump in and interject and guide him at this present time, but you won't. Because he know he needs to get some insight. In the back of his head saying insight you got on the same journey. He wants to go home, but he know he needs to be grown. So until he's able to get grown by you, he just needs to keep his eye on the prize. Home, Four of Wands. Home, in tune with the infinite. Home. And since he's focused on home and in tune with the infinite, and in regards to himself, he's rearranging some shit on behalf of the divine feminine once again. This is like a better way of expecting your twin. So instead of like, let me pick another card. See ways I can go with this. Seven of Swords, taking that mask off, taking that cool off. 7 up. 2 sevens, that's good. So it's like, he went from being 8 up to 7's up. 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. This is taking a step back to kiss yourself and reevaluate your shit. He's in the world. When he was getting ate up, he was thinking in a worldly term. He had to take a step back. This nigga went home, 4 of Wands, this is below this. He went home where the Divine Feminine be at. It's almost like he got some grooming. Now he knows how to handle himself in this situation. So instead of him screaming like a nutcase to get the Divine Feminine there, he's just going to try. And keep his heart and faith centered on that she will come in the right time. Like he's rearranging some shit without the Divine Feminine in hopes that she will appear at the right time. It's just like setting a plate out for the love of your life while you're single until a person actually fits in that slot. Kind of like reunion and recognition phase. You fill each other's slots. Whatever the fuck void you got, your twin is perfect for filling that. Since no one fills your void and you got to fill your own void, that's the little shit you're going to learn in the process, like your masculine is learning right now. He had to come at you different. He don't know when you're going to jump to save him. But he's moving on accordingly. So when you do pop out, you pop out at the right time, thus being his true authentic self. He ain't himself screaming like a little ass kid for you. No, he wasn't even doing that shit in the world. But he was scared. He was in fear. He was just going through some whack ass energies. Now he's coming to. Divine timing. I know my feminine is gonna come in right at the right time. So let me just take off like my cool. Let me stop tripping. Because I'm not myself right now tripping. But in his head, usually she's here. Usually she's with me. Usually she'd have been popped out by now. But wherever she's at, she's home. I'm sure she got homework and shit to do. Moving on. Masculine. He's going to the future with 2 tennies beecher. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. It's like you got to end something to begin something. Or in order to begin something, something has to end. Because 2 things cannot occupy the same space. What is it he's beginning that just ended? 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Fusing with your twin. That's you two fusing. This is you by yourself before you fuse with your twin. This is you two fusing. So it's like going to the future. This is the masculine's madness. Going to the future, it's like he knows he's gonna fuse with his twin. That has to happen. That's law. It's not happening right now. It's got him tripping, but he knows it's gonna happen eventually. So he's not worried. It's all good. 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. It's all good. However, 10 of Swords here. He's gonna have to put a permanent ending to something when this happens. And once again, that's gonna be by himself. Being by himself. Or being alone or being unfused out. That's the madness. Like I say, in order for him to really proceed, he's got to go about this shit the right way. The only reason he got to a 10 of Pentacles and fused with his twin, you, Divine Feminine, is because A, he was appreciative of what he had. The 8 of Pentacles, when he had it in the world. You have a harvest in the world. Union is a part of that harvest. But you got to be appreciative of your harvest. Since he was appreciative of his harvest, since he was appreciative of his Divine Feminine, like I said, we came to the situation mad at his feminine because she wouldn't help him and shit like that. But once he got on this path and started going through adversity, he's appreciative that she let him do this because this is the insight that he needed the whole time. In essence, with my twin, yeah. He lets me go through shit without his help. He has the fucking insight on what I need right now. But him knowing that he's really the person advice that I need at the time and him not giving it to me, it just makes me find out what I need to find from him anyway. I would love to get what I was going to find out anyway from him, but he's just letting me know I'm not, like he says it all the time, like I'm not going to be here every time you need me. Nigga, you acting like I need you like that. I mean, I do, but not in the manner you acting like I'll be needing you for bread or pentacles or some shit like that. It's really just guidance and presence and shit. But even that, he knows, given his situation, he knows the insight. He knows I'm going to need to do shit solo, dolo, without him now, even while he's here. Just in case when he ain't here, I'm already getting pre-used to him being here and not here, to where he ain't here. It's the same thing. Fucked up logic, that's my twin's logic, but I do understand. I don't, but I do. And that's really that's really the demo here. It's just like he has to learn a lot. He's starting to see what you went through in this journey. He's starting to see the progression and the whole alone. You was in this shit alone. He's just in it and you're watching him. Thus you're not alone anymore. But he needs the same insight that you had to go through. And it's not like you were treating him like shit, not being around, spying on him like Black Panther in the trees and shit. It's just you're guiding him in the right steps. I'm pretty sure it's what my mother did when, she dropped me off at my first day at Corliss High School in the Wild Hunters and shit. It was like, hey, I say a prayer for my son and just hope he does the right thing. I can't show this nigga the way at this point, but this nigga gonna figure it out. And I did. But that was my mom, though. When, like, she was the first person I was running to for guidance back at that time. It was usually, like, gangsters or street niggas or my father's brothers and shit. But all in all, let me wrap this up with this final card. With the Master going to the future, he's got the King of Pentacles. Like I say, he's manning up so he can be groomed. I mean, he's manning up so he can have his bliss. And what I mean by that is, send this text. It's like he's got to man up on this love, J for journey. This is the Romeo card. This is young love. This is like being caught up in the rapture of love, being in your feelings during this whole journey. You know what I mean? So it's like, on one end, divine masculine, it's like me. Like I appreciate what my twin does, not being there when I need him to be there. But at the end of the day, he went through shit without any help. I need to learn how to go through shit without any help, because it's just gonna make me as strong and wise as my twin is, which is why I come to him. Why I even come to him for shit. He's manning up on this journey. What does Divine Masculine let you know in the 4th and 5th dimension? 5 of Pentacles. He's going through the fucking dark night of the soul, not having you around. But, like I said, 4 of Pentacles, he was holding on, trying to keep you around, like just wishing you would just pop up and shit. But he had to, like I say, he had to get to the dark night of the soul. He had to go on without you. He's letting you know he had to go on without you. That shit sucked, but it helped. It sucked, but it helped. Put some more smoke on that. He said it sucked, but it helped. But he was like, the main reason why he was being kind of so loud, because he just felt like the devil was on his heels. It's like, I thought I was going to die without you. Like, I thought I was going to die without your help. Like, I thought I wasn't going to make it. That's why I was, that's why I was screaming for your fucking name. I really thought I wasn't going to make it, but I did. And he's just like, this is what I had to go through. And I appreciate that. What do you want to let him know in the 4th and 5th dimension? 2 of Pentacles. You're letting him know I was with you the whole time. Don't think I wasn't with you. I seen firsthand with you. Like, I seen your situation and I see you dancing with the devil. I seen all that. So don't think I wasn't here. If it would have been fucked up, I would have hopped to your aid. But I didn't, because I didn't want to make a decision without crossing my T's and dotting my I's. Something told me you needed this insight for yourself, and I'm giving you the insight that you need by leaving you alone. What you do with me in the real world, I just did it with you and Jumanji. And if it helped you and Jumanji, it's going to help me in the real world. Facts! What does the universe want to let... No, what's the divine masculine's fourth and fifth dimensional self want to tell himself right now? Get on your motherfucking journey, pimp. Move fast and fiercely on your divine journey. Before your divine feminine get in your ass. But it's best to have your divine feminine get in your ass about you getting on your journey than God smacking your ass until where you need to be in your journey. But at least if she get in your ass, it's going to be the same amount of pain. But at least if your divine feminine helps you, it'll go where you want it to be. If God smack you, it's going to go where you just needed to be. And at least you want some say-so in your ass whooping here. As far as the universe, what the universe want to let you know, Two of Wands. Assume your position. Put some more smoke on that. Survive. Assume your position and survive this Jumanji journey. But do it in the motherfucking most dignified way possible. Do what the fuck you just did once you stop shutting the fuck up and screaming. Like real shit. The universe is letting him know. Like, next time this shit happens, you feel like you ain't gonna make it without your fucking twins, you better do that shit with some dignity. Your feminine did exactly what you did and handled it like a fucking diva. Did it in the most dignified way, and she still don't look as crazy as you looking, boy. I'm telling you, it's like she been in Jumanji 8 years and she a champ. You been in Jumanji 2 motherfucking hours and you ain't gonna make it. Like, nah, bro. You better learn to start dealing with life adversity with some dignity. Or else your twin gonna look at your ass bogus. Cause if she manning up in the world handling shit like your business and doing that shit in stride, and you acting like a little bitch about it, it's gonna be a bad look, brother. Don't do that. And that's the message that I got. You know what I mean? Hope I can be of some assistance. It's your boy. Stay tuned. Deuces.